All right, JHK here for the AllStar. And joining right now is one championship bantamweight contender, Fabricio Andrade. Fabricio, big win a couple weeks back. Li Kai Wen. Did that finish come easier than you expected?
No, like that was like the game plan, that what I was trying to do. I was practicing like almost every day with my training partners in Rio. So that was like that was just like I was training, I did exactly what I needed to do.
You're from Fortaleza, so did you move to Rio to get better training for yourself?
Yeah, so like here in Brazil, is we are a big country, so there's a lot of like cities like around Brazil that doesn't have a good train. Like I'm in Fortaleza, like I cannot get a good MMA train like I get in Rio, So I needed to choose between Rio or São Paulo to have like a proper training camp where I could have like good guys to train. So, but I had been in Rio before, a couple, 2 times before, and I knew the train here was good. I talked with the guys, like everybody was nice. So I chose to move to Rio to just to do the fight camp.
I seen you training at Nova Uniao. Was that the main place that you were training at?
Yeah, I was just training there the whole time.
Okay, I see Bruno with you all the time. Bruno moved to Rio, or is
Yeah,
he from Rio?
he's from Rio,
Okay,
so
so
that makes things easier as well.
training at Nova Uniao with legends. You got great coaches. What has changed for you while being there?
I think here the focus is mainly like in MMA and Jiu-Jitsu. They focus a lot on that, and but the thing that I think was the difference the most for this fight was training with MMA gloves, sparring with MMA gloves. I could do like more like the game I always do on my fights, so I could practice the same thing every day, so I make it better and better and better, and it keeps getting better. So I think that was the main difference. And the guys here, the style, the difference of the style, because in Tiger I'm used to train with strikers all the time, all those mainly like Rafael, Peter, all those guys they are strikers, and here I got a lot of grapplers, so they try to like put me down all the time and like grappling. And the way they wrestle is different, they don't go like to single legs or double leg. They like to hold you and then slowly like break you and putting you down. So I think for me it was perfect to come here right now. Like my MMA game improved a lot, and especially like on the grappling hour, that is something that I gotta be wary all the time because everybody wants to put me down on my fights. So it was like really good for me to train in Nova União this time. I improved a
Are
lot
you
of my
gonna
wrestling and my grappling game.
are you gonna continue your camps over there, or do you plan on going back to Thailand?
For now, I'm gonna go back there. So 8th of January, I'm going back to Rio and start training again. But for now, I want to keep it here because Thailand's still unstable. You never know like when it's closed, when it's open. But as soon as like I feel is stable to go back there, I would like to go back there and see how it is. If the train is good, especially because what we mainly need in Thailand, like for as like for train, So we need like training partners, because before, Tiger used to be like 50 people. Everywhere would be a lot of people, but now it's like it's getting back, But as soon as it's stable, I want to go back there.
Will you be going back to Phuket, or are you gonna be in Bangkok?
I need to go to Bangkok first, and then, but I want to go to Phuket for sure. I want to check out Bangkok's gym too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the Hickmans, they do have the new gym opening soon. Bruno Miranda, we haven't seen him fight in a while. You train with him all the time. What is there any news about him? Any updates on him?
We wait, like he's ready. He's training all the time. He's ready. So there'll be a few negotiations like for him to go back fight, but we waiting now. But for sure he'll be back soon.
How's the MMA scene right now in Brazil? Is it very active, or is it, slow because of the COVID situation?
In Nova Uniao, I see a lot of guys fighting all the time because UFC, like everything is happening there, you know.
Mhm.
So there was a lot of people going to America all the time. So I think they keep very active, especially like those guys fighting UFC or the or the promotions in America.
All right. Now, you're sitting at number 4 in the rankings, the bantamweight rankings, and the new rankings will come out soon. What number do you think you should have next to your name?
Um, I think now because Bellingham lost for Kwon Won Il, and I don't know his name. I don't know if it's how you say his name. It's
Quan?
Kwon Won Il.
Yeah.
Kwon Won Il. So he beat him and he was number two. But
Mhm.
when I beat Sato, Sato was number two, and when they update the rankings, I was put for number four, and Sato was put for number five. So I think now they should do the same thing.
Mhm.
But we also gotta remember that Sato beat Kornwall one time.
Mhm.
So I don't know if he should put his name should put above Sato's name as well.
All right, and another bantamweight that had a good performance the same night as you is Stephen Loman. He knocked out Sadalayev. He was number 3. You know what I mean? Did you expect that type of fight between those two?
Yeah, for sure. I knew Stefan Loma is good. He defended his belt 5 times in Brave. I knew he was legit. And Sadulaev, he's good, but he's getting like he's getting old, you know. And like all those guys keep active all the time. So I expect Stefan Loma to win that fight.
Do you think that the chin is very suspect on Sadalayev?
Um, I don't know. He don't easily get knocked out. I think it was just a
Mhm.
good punch, you know. Like Loma was expecting him to come forward. Like was a good timing punch, you know. Like anybody, if you get like that punch there, would be like in trouble.
Definitely. The title fight between Lineker and Bibiana Fernandez, they're rumored to happen in February or March. Would you wait for the winner? Since according to the rankings, you should probably be next to fight for the title.
Yeah, but we still don't know when the title fight is gonna happen. You know, we still like haven't had any updates, and I don't want to like sitting waiting too long to fight, you know.
Mhm.
And Loman, he's good, and I want to fight the best guys, you know.
Even if you are the next person that should fight for the title, you would risk the title shot and fight just to stay active?
Nah, if I have the title fight, it's different.
Okay. All right. I see what you're saying. Um, you mentioned Kwon Won Il. Later that night, he did knock out Kevin Belagon. What did you think of his performance? Were you impressed?
It's good, yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
He's good, and he's improving. You know, he's still young. He's still improving a lot, like I am as well.
What did you think of him calling for the title shot, even though he's not ranked?
I think he's tried. I don't know. He's trying to make some noise.
Hmm.
I like it.
And with Quan, I just talked to him yesterday, and he's talking about why he deserves the title shot next, over you and over Loman. And you explained to me why he does it. So why do you feel like you deserve the next title shot? Because I think Bibiano and Lineker are gonna fight. So what do you think? What would you like to say to the people? Did you talk to Chatri about the title situation?
No,
No.
no, I didn't.
So what would you like to say to the people that that believe that maybe you don't deserve the next shot at the title because you are a strong candidate for it?
I think if uh the two people that could fight for the title was going to be me or Lamont,
Hmm.
you know. I think like for Conley, like he wants to fight for the title, but it's too soon for him. He wasn't ranked. He lost for Sato. Sato is ranked as well. I understand that he wants it, and then soon he can have like one more fight, and then he can fight for the title. But I think right now, if you like think about what makes sense in the rankings, was Loman and me would have to fight. If you think about like, oh, the title fight is gonna happen in March, then by then, like when they fight, the champ is gonna have he gonna want to like have some rest, and then they're gonna take months. So I don't wanna wait maybe like from like now December to like October to fight again. That would be a long time waiting. So I would rather fight like another good guy and then beat another good guy and then I can fight again for the title.
Like you said, maybe it's March. We don't know yet. You go back to training in Rio in early January. Maybe you get on the same card, right? You and Loman, a backup fight for the title. So if just in case somebody, gets
Yeah.
injured, COVID, you know what I mean? Anything could happen in this world
Uh-huh.
now. You could step up and take that spot.
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect situation for you.
Yeah, everything is good.
All right. Well, Fabricio, man, thank you so much, man, for the time. I know you're busy and enjoying your win, and yeah, enjoy Brazil. It's probably very. Is it warm out there right now? There's no
Yeah,
winter, right?
yes. It's really hot, bro. It's really hot right now. It's like you almost can't stay outside. It's crazy.
Okay. All right. Everywhere else is winter, so I mean, you get to
Yeah,
enjoy the.
like I see all day snow and here it's like it's crazy.
Yeah.
You feel like you're gonna burn.
Yeah. Well, I hope you do get your fight with Stephen Loman, or even just the next title shot if it comes to you. You've been doing really good in that bantamweight division, man. It's. I think you have surprised everybody in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, I think the the doubt of the people like is putting me up a little bit.
Mhm.
And but I keep training hard. I keep like doing what I have to do. Like I had to leave Thailand to get better training. So I think those like little action like is making me improve as well with the time. And then when those opportunities come, I'm gonna always be ready because I'm doing everything I can to be ready.